Amelie here with Tashunka Talks, interviewing Brannaman at the Washington State Horse Park. If you could give one piece of advice to younger riders, what would it be?
Well, probably the same thing as I taught my daughter, and that is learn how to get a horse prepared on the ground first before you get on, so that you don't just get on and get in trouble.
What is your favorite part about working with horses?
Well, earlier in my life, my favorite part working with horses was they were my only friends in the whole world. But they made it possible for me to become friends with people.
What do you think is the most important thing when training a horse?
Really understanding how the horse thinks, how he makes decisions, how he learns.
And when you ride in clinics and just at home, what is your main goal?
Well, really, it's just trying to get the horse as handy as I can get him without him being troubled. That's really the thing for me is I want to do things. I want him to be athletic and do a lot of real neat maneuvers, but I don't want him troubled to do it.
What has been your most memorable moment while working with horses?
I don't think I could say what was the most memorable moment, because I've been doing this 32 years now. I mean, there's been a lot of pretty special things happen. And I've done a couple thousand clinics now, so they kind of run in together for me.
And what do you think has been your biggest accomplishment so far?
As far as my biggest accomplishment, I don't think of things that way, because I just don't spend a lot of time reflecting on myself. I'm still studying, still trying to be better, so I try not to spend any time patting myself on the back.
Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you were scared for your life with a horse and you just didn't feel?
Well, in the beginning when I first started, yeah, I would be afraid of some horses. I was working with a lot of bronchi horses. And that having been said, as I learned more about the horse, then fear goes away.
And what are your favorite things to teach in a clinic?
I really don't have a favorite thing to teach in a clinic, because really I sort of size up the people in the clinic and I teach them what they need to know all the time.
And what is your favorite thing to do besides horseback riding?
Golf, which is what I'm going to go do in a few minutes. But I like to fly fish too. I'm actually a good fly fisherman, and I'm a sorry golfer.
If you couldn't work with horses, what would be like your profession that you would have?
I don't really know for sure. But probably if I'd grown up in a family that was interested maybe in golf, if I'd started doing that when I was 3 years old, like I did start roping, I probably would have been pretty handy at that, because I have a good work ethic, so odds are I would have gotten pretty good at it. Not the case now.
And do you have like a favorite kind of horse to work with as far as breed
No,
or color?
not really. I raise quarter horses, but I love thoroughbred horses. I've ridden a lot of thoroughbreds, but I get all breeds, and I pretty much just like all horses.
And as far as getting where you were today, did you just do clinics one day and then you just became more and more popular, or how did that really work out?
It was gradual. When I first started, it was no more than giving a few lessons on the weekends to people, and it just, by word of mouth, it just grew gradually.
Who's your idol?
Well, I've spent my whole life trying to do something with horses that would please Ray Hunt or Tom Dorrance if they were sitting on the fence.